Hey, what's up guys? It's Arlin here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you how you can build an amazing group of friends that support you, that you support, that care about you, and that you genuinely care about them. This group of friends can elevate your business, help you make more money, introduce you to maybe even someone that you end up dating, your perfect 10, as they say. This group of friends can end up becoming just people that you have lifelong memories with, that you really expand your experience of life in general. What's up guys, Arlin here, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed that new intro that I just made. I heard that song a little while ago, and then I was like, I have to use that in some capacity, and then I was like, you know what? Unique intro. Like, that's the type of song you're gonna be watching these videos, and then people around you are gonna be like, what the fuck are you watching? And then you'll show them the video. I get a ton of questions about this topic, so I figured, why not just go out there and make a series? This is something I'm gonna start off with by saying I've done this like multiple times throughout my life, in which I literally went to a new location, new country, new city, whatever, knowing absolutely zero people, and I built up at least what I would consider to be a pretty dope social circle friend group from scratch. I did it, obviously the first time I went to college, I didn't know anybody. That kind of counts, but the one I'm gonna tell you about today that I think will give all of you hope is when I went to Australia. And when I went to Australia in 2018, I went to study abroad, and I knew zero people. And what I'm gonna do in this video and throughout the following videos is kind of map out exactly how I took going to literally 10,000 miles across the globe, knowing zero people, to building up an amazing social life, and a group of friends I'm still in contact with to this day, memories that last a lifetime. And yeah, throughout the rest of these videos, this is probably going to turn into some kind of series here. I want you to comment, other questions that you have, and also follow me on Instagram, because I do lots of Q&As on Instagram. I literally respond to every single DM. So the very first thing I did to go from zero, literally from scratch, landing 10,000 miles across the world, to build this social circle that I ended up, hanging out with in Bali and videos with that I even posted on this channel, was before I even went to Australia, I defined who I wanted to meet in Australia. I literally wrote it down in a notebook in my backyard in Massachusetts, 10,000 miles away, and I wrote down the specific types of people that I wanted to meet. This is absolutely step number one. You have to define the types of people you want to meet and what you actually envision your social life looking like, and what you envision your friends looking like. And I mean that quite literally. Like, what do they look like physically? Are they in shape? Are they, if we're talking guys, are they like fitness bodybuilders? Are they, I don't know, maybe they're gamers, maybe they're, they look like gamers. Maybe if you're thinking about women in your life, are they business type women? Are they entrepreneur type women? Are they models? Are they YouTubers? So I sat down in my backyard in Massachusetts, Cape Cod actually. I just wrote down exactly what I wanted, and I defined it to a T. I think the biggest sticking point that most people have when they don't have friends is they don't even know what type of friends they want. So I was very clear with the universe, right, that I wanted to have this very specific type group of friends, and I defined each type of friends. Beyond that too, I also defined like the types of things I wanted to be doing. I also wrote, pretty clearly that I wanted to make, while I was in Australia, I wanted to take a bunch of like Australian YouTuber type people and organize this trip and go to Bali, because Bali is really close to Australia, and I'd always seen it on YouTube and stuff, so I was like, I want to be that guy. So I envisioned it, I watched a bunch of those videos to help make it clearer, and I did research. I did research on actual like places that I could potentially visit in Bali when I was there. And so I'm like doing all these things before I even get to the new place. Now, obviously this video is still gonna help you if you've just been living in your hometown or in your city and you just haven't done that well with friends for years. You just have to understand that, like, if you haven't done this yet, you have to do it. You have to define the exact types of people you want in your life and the exact types of situations and events that you wanna be going to. The next thing is thinking about where you might find these people and defining, and actually doing research. I use Instagram a lot, okay? So I would think like, okay, well, where where am I gonna find the top influencers in Australia? I was like, where am I gonna find like the top YouTubers? Because that's, at the time I was really focused on like being a YouTuber and all that stuff. I defined very clearly where I would find these people, and lucky enough, this happened to be like this is like a big hack, but when I got to Australia, it just so happened that VidCon Australia was the same week after I got there. The weekend after I got there, there was VidCon Australia. And that was in Melbourne, so I had to take a 6-hour plane ride to go get it. That's a whole nother story I will get into in the next video. I actually documented the whole thing, so if you do just want to watch how I did this, you can just click there. Yeah, so that was the big thing. It was 1, defining the people, 2, defining where I might find them, and the hack then is oftentimes like the types of people you want to meet will all congregate in the same place at some type of event. So obviously, if you want to meet YouTubers, go to VidCon. If you want to meet entrepreneurs, go to 10X Growth Conference with Grant Cardone, right? Like every entrepreneur person is going to be there. If you want to meet, I don't know, other entrepreneurs that use ClickFunnels, for example, you go to the 2 Comma Club Awards, or you get invited if you're in that club. That's really the 2 biggest keys. The last one I would say is like obviously on a more like micro level, you're going to want to think about like week to week, day to day, where do these people hang out? So, you might look at, if you go to Los Angeles, which is where I'm in right now, I'm at my house in the Hollywood Hills, there's certain trendy restaurants, right? Catch LA. I've been to Catch a few times since I've been out here, and every single time I've gone, I've ran into some major celebrity, like by accident. I was just eating dinner and I go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh shit, Chris Brown, what's up, right? Who else? I mean, we're in Los Angeles, there's celebrities everywhere you go, like everywhere. But in your city, there's going to be more trendy places or specific places where your type of person you want to meet actually hangs out. So think about it, where, like, let's say you want to meet, I don't know, for whatever reason you want to meet photographers. Well, where do photographers congregate? Okay, where might they be on a week-to-week basis? A lot of them probably have home offices, but a lot of them are probably doing shoots, maybe at like, maybe in your city, like let's say you live in New York City, there's obviously like super famous areas in New York City to take pictures at. The Brooklyn Bridge, people are always taking pictures there. If you go to those places, then that's the opportunity you have to then meet those people. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to actually meet people once you find them. But this first video, all you really need to do is just start defining the types of people you want and getting super specific with it. Like, get specific down to, the obviously like what they look like, but their personality traits. And also, like, this will be the last thing I'd say about like the definition is like, what are you adding to their life that they would even want to know you? But then again, what are they bringing to your life? Like, I think a lot of people can get confused about this because they think like, oh, well, I want to be friends with YouTubers. It's like, okay, well, what value are you bringing to them? Like, I want to be friends with other like 6, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs, business owners. Okay, well, what value do you actually bring to them? What tangible value do you actually bring to them? And if you can get clear on that, it's going to be a lot easier for you to like build these relationships because you know what you bring to an interaction. You have extreme clarity, complete clarity about like the value you hold, and because of that, and because you have value, period, it doesn't really matter if they reject you or not because you're fine. You have your own value. You don't need theirs. That's really how I feel out here in Los Angeles. Like, we're in the city of social climbing, but like, I don't need anything from anyone. I could literally sit up there in my office and just do work from 9 to 9 and not like network with anyone out here. But I do anyway because it's fun. And yeah, of course, there's going to be like business opportunities and like fun times to be had when hanging out with people. That's like large reason I'm out here. But at the same time, you don't need it and you shouldn't need it. So step 1 is definition. And I hope that this video was helpful. If you liked it, give it a large thumbs up. And again, direct message me on Instagram. Just message me the word friends if you want more help with this. I'm running these one-on-one calls with me and my team where we can help you to build this social life, this social circle, which can obviously change your life. I know it's changed mine. And yeah, so this is going to be turn it into like a 5-part series, maybe even longer. We'll see. where I literally show you this kind of Australian story about how I went from no friends to a dope social circle out in Bali. I've never really talked about this stuff before, but I hope that you enjoy, and that's it. All right, see you in the next video.